All right, yeah. Ooh, 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 ooh. Ooh, 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 ooh. Gotta do all this here. Give me a bone to chew. Fun, 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 fun. Do, 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 do. Ooh, 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 ooh. Fun, 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 fun. Ooh, 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 ooh. Give me a bone to chew. Do, 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 do. Bum, 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 bum. Woo, 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 woo. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Sometimes I ask myself why I still pray this doggone trash as Madden. I really be asking myself that sometimes too. Really be asking myself. Really be asking myself that. What's up, John? This doggone trash as Madden. How you doing, John? How you doing? Let me set this up on my YouTube. YouTube 2D2. My YouTube 2D2. Yeah. All right. What's up, everyone? Who that nation? Yeah, who that nation, my brother? Who that nation? We gotta grow. Oh, we gotta play this song. Hold on. Oh, the Super Bowl, yes sir. Black and gold, the Super Bowl. Black and gold, the Super Bowl. We have the who that said gon' beat them same. We have the who that said they gon' beat them. Now I ain't gonna even lie to y'all, we might get some L's. They mess with the Saints. Ever since they did an update, boy, they've been struggling with the Saints. Okay,
we're inside the spectacular Allegiant Stadium
a normal rated
here
team
in Las Vegas.
All right, this might be a fair game here. All right. Okay. Let's do this. How you doing tonight, John? How you doing?
The kicker,
now, I want everybody to know the
set
Saints live content coming soon. It might come in July or August. I'm still
no chance to return this one.
So it takes
through the end zone for a touchback.
But I want everybody to know it's coming soon. When we talk about the Saints live at night. If I be able to sneak it in the morning, so be it. But I know for sure it's gonna be at night. Yes, sir. Gonna be at night.
Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for first and 10.
Be getting stuck like crazy.
Minshew gonna open up with a throw.
Oh, James, you could have caught
around, but it is incomplete.
I think you just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
Wow. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Oh, that's mad for you. That's crazy.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback, understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver, who the defender they're hot off of, That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion.
Oh, and a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass you say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up second down.
Even though it doesn't result in a sack, when you dial up the right pressure at the right time, Mike, sometimes that's all it takes to lead to that incompletion. The timing is just a little off between the quarterback and his intended target, and the ball falls incomplete.
Play action now with Minshew.
Damn, that just
He gets this one to
don't got no speed,
and
bro.
he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
They gotta fix that on Madden 26.
Anytime you're facing a zone defense, you're working from your first progression all the way through. But when guys are open in this level, Mike, they don't stay open very long. So what they taught us as receivers, if you're open, stay open. And if you're not open, you better get open quick, because that ball is coming out.
That one caught by Tucker. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. To the air once more is Minshew. That'll be taken in. It's Alexander Madison.
Oh, come on with this.
And the work is close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
Oh, my God, that is so much bullshit right
There's
there.
a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up third down.
3rd and 2. And here's Minshew. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. And that is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision.
I don't know, Mike breast his ass.
When you're willing to throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you know what that tells me, Mike? The decision to go for it on 4th down has already been made. If you're able to pick it up with yards after the catch, great. But if not, it's a 4th and short, and you give yourself a realistic shot of converting on this 4th down.
They have to put pressure on
Well,
him.
Mike, it's pretty clear early in this game the message they want to send is we are going to be aggressive on offense. And that's exactly what they did there, going for it on 4th down early. But it's the defense that comes through and forces the turnover on downs.
First carry now for Alvin Kamara.
Damn, bro. Man, Spreezy, he didn't
Here's
want to block. That's
second and
what
6.
that noise. They don't got good blocking on the Saints.
They'll go again here with Kamara. And he'll work this out to the 23. Robert Spillane spills him there. Here's a 3rd down and 4.
See here.
From the shotgun, it's Carr.
Do it right to him. Just do it right to him.
Game is going to be intercepted.
Oh, Lord, bro. I hate this man.
This is an area of the offense, Mike, that's going to have to find its rhythm now as this game unfolds. They talked all week, come out early, get some completions, settle down this quarterback.
It's not going to work.
Well, in return, he throws an early pick. It's too early to go away from the game plan. There's a lot of game left, but this passing game is going to have to get on track throughout the rest of this game.
Here's Minshew now on 1st and 10. This one complete to Bryant. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. So that'll do it for a fast-moving first quarter of play. Nothing yet on the scoreboard.
Man, COVID-19 been kicking my butt for a whole week and a half. I'm just getting a little better. I feel like Madden is just not.
Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. Working out of the gun. It's Minshew.
Oh, come on. Pick that.
Good work there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
Why?
They've been a little up and down in this first half. I mean, they have less than 80 yards of total offense and halftime looms. So missed throws like that, those are missed opportunities. They've got to hit the plays when they have them if they want to have a chance to leave here with a win.
That's taken in by the running back, Madison. And the Raiders are going to be set up. 1st and goal coming up. They'll mark them down at the 6-yard line. Here's a run. He'll get maybe a yard down to the 4-yard line. Inside the 5, it is second and goal. So now the Saints will use the first of their 3 timeouts.
And get a 2 extension. Woo. Oh, my. I didn't went to the dens yet. I've been taking care of my teeth.
Here now, second down and goal. The shotgun, a throw for Minshew.
Come on, why you watching?
He will win the race to the pylon. He's in.
Number 1, you're watching him running to you.
Touchdown, Raiders.
Oh my goodness, dog. This game is so
Initially looking to throw it for the touchdown, couldn't find anything. So Grady takes care of business himself, using his legs for the touchdown.
Well, it was clear early on, Mike, that this defense was expecting the pass, and after matching all the receivers in the end zone, this quarterback realized quickly it was his legs
you got
that he was going to need to rely on
toothpaste to get your nipple back strong. That's what you got to buy.
Here's Carlson
now. That was one of my tooth. I was losing that toothpaste for a couple months and hit a crack and hit my tooth back
on the return, it's Rashid Shaheed. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Play action now. It's Carr. As he throws there, it's going to wind up incomplete.
With the Saints no more. I guess a lot of people's complaining about
it'll set up second down.
They said, how this dude could do all this stuff on the Saints? That's what I could think of.
Carr working out of the gun. This throw right side is caught by Hill. And he's near the first down.
Okay, we got to take it easy. He is messing over me. They are messing over me.
When you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it. When done correctly, Mike, this is just such a high percentage call. It's kind of hard to choose another play off your call sheet. It's impossible to defend. You can know it's coming, stack the box, whatever you want to do. But most of the time, they'll just drive forward and pick up the first down.
He is against me, everyone. He is against me.
They'll work the middle here with Kamara. And a nice gain there on first down. He takes it forward for 8 yards. Here's second and 2. They're going to go right back to Kamara. And it doesn't appear that he got to that first down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up third down.
That confidence, huh? All right.
Now a handoff, the tight end in the running game.
Well, we have an early decision here, Mike. How aggressive does this coach want to be on this fourth down try? I think you got to keep your offense out there. You have a prime opportunity to take the fight to them, extend this drive, and hopefully be able to come away with points.
They'll go with the sneak. And he's going to have a Saints first down. They managed to convert. That'll keep the drive alive.
Pretty simple here, Mike. Every team, they have this sheet up in the box. It's their own analytics telling them when to go for it, when not to go for it. And in this spot, their metrics say go for it, sneaks the call, first down.
Brought in by Chris Olave. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
Appreciate the like.
First down throw for Carr. Chris Olave, the intended receiver. And it'll lead to a second down.
See, you
up
just
until that
cannot
incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down? That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the 2nd quarter. It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable 2nd down.
Second down, Carr. The reception for Rashid Shaheed. And that's going to be a first down.
Dog, come on, man. Come on with the time going down like that, man.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike,
give us no
is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. Sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback. Getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
Shaheed now to return it. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line.
He ain't mess over the Saints, boy, with them updates. I don't know what the updates do, but I can't even get jiggy with the Saints no more. With the updates they did.
They'll start this one on the ground with Kamara. He'll take this forward for about a yard at best.
I don't know about match 1-6, but I know this game is messed up. I 100% know this game is totally messed up. Yeah, you know what, all the clips I was doing with the Saints, I guess.
We'll go play action with Carr. You look middle here, and there's a lot
people saw that and was complaining about it.
He's taken down,
they'll say, man, there's no way this dude could do this with the Saints like this.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route depth, you stick that foot in the ground, you break in, balls on time, results in a nice first down pickup.
And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line.
See what he's doing, too.
A gain there of 20. First down, New Orleans. Carr. His pass taken in by Shaheed. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pickup of 14 and a first down.
I see what he's doing. I'm seeing what he's doing.
Now Carr. A throw on the move is caught. And the Saints are going to have themselves a first and goal. He's out of bounds at the 7-yard line. They'll run here with Kamara.
That's just the bullshit right there that comes with that game. This the bullshit.
Now here's second and goal.
How you get knocked down?
Shaheed in motion.
Come on, fucking
tremendous pursuit.
Why do they got club right there, dog?
It'll be a loss of 3 on the play.
Got club right there.
It makes sense on second and goal, Mike, to keep this ball on the ground. You always have third down again to finally punch it in. But now after the defense forces you backwards, I think you have to consider putting this one in the air here on third and goal.
They'll try and run. Here's Kamara. And he's going nowhere. Met and dropped behind the line. And now it's
help at all,
and goal. A bit of a curious call there, Mike, on third and goal from this far out. You thought they would have turned to their passing game. They tried to catch the defense sleeping and keep it on the ground. Great job by the defense being ready for everything. Not only do they stop them, They take them back for a loss.
Carr throwing on 4th down. And that is not going to work. Incomplete, and they turn it over on downs.
These are the opportunities when they present themselves, you have to capitalize. And in this case, it was the defense that forced the turnover on downs and kept them out of the end zone.
Throwing on 1st and 10, it's Minshew.
I'm telling you, this game is broken. Look at all these drop balls. I'm like, what's going on with all the drop balls?
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
That's going to be incomplete, and the clock will stop. Likely one more play in this 3rd quarter.
I ain't gonna lie, this shit crazy.
I like the idea of using the passing game to try to give your offense a little breathing room. You find yourself in the shadow of your own goalpost, Mike. Worst case scenario, you do not want to punt out of your own end zone. So I like the idea of trying to pick up some positive gains through the air. They've got to come up with some completions and try to pick up at least one 1st down, or you're going to put your defense in a tough spot. This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
And no return on this one. Fair catch signaled for and taken. So, points at a premium. Defensive battle so far as we are through 3.
I never saw so many drop balls. That shit is wild.
After the break, you're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll motion their tight end Johnson. Off the play fake. Here's Carr.
Woo! There we go, baby. There we go.
There we go. Tight end. He is in.
There we
Johnson.
Go.
Touchdown Saints.
I found one point that works.
A huge touchdown there in the 4th quarter. And now just a point away from tying the game.
And that's one of those drives, Mike, where you know your best is needed. Can you come through here late and give your team a chance? They're an extra point away from tying this thing up, and we got ourselves a ball game.
All even. 4th quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
I don't think he changed. I already know. Who's 52? Oh.
The drive starts with a run by Madison. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
All right.
They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. From the gun, here's Minshew.
See, that's the shit I be hating.
And
y'all
bring him
that
down
close to him.
Until he crosses midfield.
Like, come on,
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there. This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Now Minshew. He'll go right and find his running back. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. Here's Minshew. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
Bro.
A clutch throw here to keep their chances alive. Tie ball game as they approach midfield now. They've got to keep an eye on the clock. They've got to find a way to get this ball into field goal range, stop the clock, and see if your kicker could be a hero.
Now Madison. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. So now the Saints will use the first of their 3 timeouts, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play. Minshew. This one into the hands of Marshall. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
Third and 2, and here's Minshew.
Damn.
And that is
Come
incomplete.
on, man.
They couldn't quite connect there on that short pass, Mike, and I just think it's worth reminding everyone how different the concepts are down here in the red zone
than
what the rest of the game plan calls for in the normal part of the field.
And it comes to 4th and 2. Throwing is Minshew. That's taken in, and he's not going to get away. They get him down right after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on down. Here's 1st down. From the shotgun, it's caught. That ball intercepted.
Dog, come on with this fucking damn. I'll tell you, Clark can't throw for shit.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know
he
one play
to the
can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
To throw the ball.
First and 10. Madison. And a nice run there on 1st down, getting 8. Setting up 2nd and 2.
That's the only thing I hear about praying with the Saints. They got caught, this drove straight to the defensive prayers. That shit's so lame.
They'll run.
That shit's so
lame. This is a touchdown.
Don't even give me a chance.
And they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play.
This game has certainly not been for the faint of heart, Mike. I mean, we've been riding the ups and downs the entire time. But what a job by this offense. Game on the line to find a way to score and take the lead with very little time remaining.
That's going to be caught. So add a couple more points, and they add to their lead. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. play action. He'll set up to throw. He lets one go. Looking
you know
for
what?
Shaheed.
I'm so happy Derek Clough time. I'm so happy. I am so happy you
offense is going to
returned.
be all set up with
so
a
happy.
short field
I'm ready for
and a
Madden
chance
26
to
now.
extend their lead.
He can't even throw the ball while
Mike,
you
these
got
are just
squeezing
throws
you.
you're not accustomed to seeing, especially from a quarterback that has played this much football. He's been around the NFL for a long time. He's got to make better decisions. Costly mistakes like that are going to kill his team.
So big kick coming now for Daniel Carlson. This to make it a 2-possession lead. And this one is going to run out of steam. This is short. It's no good. So the Black Hole celebrates. It's a win for the Raiders. And right away, you can point to the turnover battle. Always key. Tells the story so often. It did here again today.
I don't understand, though. I don't understand how his throws it'd be so weak, though. I'm not getting it. Like, why his throws is so weak? Not understanding that. Oh well, on to the next game. On to the next one.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Crescent City of New Orleans and the Caesars Superdome, the home of the Saints.
Oh, come on. See, that's why I don't like fucking Madden no more. Pressing the button, no praise coming out. Look at this shit. Pressing the button, nothing. Not let me pick nothing. Like, come on. I swear, if I ever buy EA, I'm firing everybody that works on this game. Firing everybody. Everybody is going to get fired. Get all new people. Yes, sir. Get all new people. All new people.
The kicker, Blake Groupie.
Baby, I hope I never.
And off we go from the Superdome.
Oh, Ben, I'm going to buy
the return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
We do it. We do it.
Here's 1st and 10. A run here with the veteran. It's Austin Eckler. And he finds some daylight.
So that's
up past the 35-yard line.
Game, huh?
A pickup of 7. Daniels to throw on 2nd down. Firing right side. Brought in by Brown.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a first down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find the receiver, and down he goes. Play action. Here's Daniels. Taking off. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. A gain there of 27 yards.
You know this defense worked all week defending this quarterback as a scrambler, as a runner. But sometimes it's just hard to simulate until you see him in real life. His speed, his ability to create. We saw him.
Oh, got him again the second time with a sack on this opening drive. On play action, Daniels. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete, and he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
A throw left side, going to be intercepted. And now he loses the football.
These are the opportunities that just kill defensive coordinators. You got the ball loose. You did everything you want. But now you got to recover it. You need better pursuit to the ball. Man. More bodies around the ball carrier. Because when that ball pops out, you've got to be on it.
Come on, man.
These opportunities
don't
come around often. And when they do, you got to seize the moment.
The doggone ball,
it's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down. From the shotgun, it's Daniel. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyway.
From the ball like that, bro.
It'll be third down.
The Kizzy bitch so couldn't even get the ball.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
On third down, they'll throw with Daniels.
Man, we got the pick, dog. That's so messed up.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on fourth down. They'll go play action here with Daniels.
Yes!
Incomplete.
There we go. Got to put pressure on this bitch ass.
They'll wind up giving the ball.
That's what we do. We got to put pressure on this bitch ass.
So this offense, they think this is a prime opportunity to go for it through the air on fourth down.
Man, that's so messed up. I picked that shit, then he hit me on front of that shit.
Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball. No easy completions. And this defense forces a huge stop.
Brass, why you had me praying man, Brass? Why you did it?
On the ground for the first time, this is Alvin Kamara. And he'll get back maybe to the line of scrimmage, but probably going to be a loss of a yard here.
Man,
well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Carr now on second down. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. Carr working out of the gun. Taken in right side by the tight end, Johnson.
Lord have mercy.
He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's fourth down. They'll run it and give it to the big guy. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play in this opening quarter.
Boy, I tell you, man, this got to stop on man 26. I am tired of them messing with my team like this. This gotta stop on man 26. I tell you, this gonna have to stop. This making me real angry.
It's a three tight end look.
Derek Club not that bad. He's decent. He's okay. Just don't know why they got him throwing so bad.
Back is Carr. This throw right side is caught by Hill. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
I trust Hill. Trust that.
Now, this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. Listen, for a quarterback, It all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
Gets to the edge at the 30.
Trying to get jiggy
19 more on that
man,
one.
I forgot
And
about
another
on this
first
team,
down.
too. I got to watch him.
The goal of every offense, Mike, is to find a way to establish a balance between the run and the pass.
How can we pray with Derek
early on the ground?
Why they got Derek Cook throwing the ball
things as the game unfolds for the quarterback in this passing game?
On first down, he'll stay with Kamara on the ground. He'll work forward for a couple.
Like, I just don't like it. They got him throwing the ball straight to the defensive press. I don't like that. I don't know. Somebody EA just don't like Clark. That's all I can think of. That's the only thing I can think of. But nigga, he did some good. He did some good throws last season, you know. And then you know another thing they did, they debuff his drawing deep. I used to throw deep with him a lot. He can't throw deep no more. This what happened when I take a break from Madden. Take a break from Madden, and then I see all these crazy stuff happen on the side.
And he might have waited just a bit too long there as he throws it incomplete. Looking to set up the screen, but the defense wouldn't give him the time.
You see, he's doing
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
I don't know, Curry. It's messed up what they do our Saints, dog.
They need 8 as they come up for third down.
Well, hey, I'm glad he retired, so we got Rattles, we got Terry Scrap. So any one of them dudes should do good for me. See how many just throwing straight to the defensive
and the
players,
Commanders will take over here.
This throwing straight to the
30.
Come on.
When you find yourself in this situation,
this is annoying,
you're on defense. You're defending your own goal line.
You
got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field.
No accuracy
That's
at all.
exactly what
That's
this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself,
no
and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. Give him 14 on that play.
Saw Johnson way wide open on the left side, huh? I know y'all saw that. I know y'all saw Johnson was wide open on the left side.
To the right side, this is Eckler. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple. Throwing on 2nd down. Daniel. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. Here's Daniels. Now a screen going to be set up for Robinson. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
I think there's one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. And now they got a 4th down decision to make.
They'll indeed go. It's Daniels. And he's going to have a Commander's 1st down. That'll be a gain of 15 on 4th down. The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts. And they'll get a chance to talk things over after picking up that 1st down. Throwing again. Daniels. Down inside the 10.
That's
and
crazy.
He will
He throwing the ball so fucking fast, my corner couldn't even react to that.
Touchdown, Commanders. Austin Seibert now for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Commanders will take a 7-0 lead.
McDade been all right. Fighting with this little cold.
Following the touchdown, he's out to kick it away. From his own end zone, Rashid Shaheed. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
Hope we could try to win this game here. They just mess over my Saints, boy. EA just don't show no love to my Saints. Alamo right there.
On 1st and 10, Carr. The coverage too strong that time. The ball batted away and incomplete.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a
the pressure.
And then now nobody blocking. You know that's something, bro. And then nobody
early in this drive, they're trying to establish some offensive rhythm, but now after that second down sack,
there go
really puts them in a must
on the
pass.
offensive line.
You don't want to be in 3rd and long very often in the NFL. It's not a very high percentage conversion rate, and with the danger of a 3 and out, they better hold up here in pass protection.
And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
I'm happy. I'm happy he retired, bro. Can't do shit with him on Madden. I'm happy he retired.
They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look.
So I'm happy he retired. I'm so happy. I wish he could have did it last year.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. He finds a seam, a good run, up past the 40. Let's give him 9 on that one.
I mean, they got
just
him
the lone
throwing so
touchdown
bad on
that
here,
first
bro.
half of action. 7-0 is our
I don't
score.
know. I might have to start praying with
send you
fucking
over
Rattles,
to Orlando.
dog. I might have to
Jonathan
start praying with him,
standing by.
Spencer Rattles.
He's got the EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
Like, man, they just
that one touchdown
I don't know
on the
if he just
board.
gets scared.
7-0 to score.
I don't know. Do they got to say he be scared throwing the ball or what?
And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
Well, hey, I'm happy he has retired. Don't come back. Stay retired. Enjoy your life. Do your YouTube channel, Derek Clark. Don't come back to the Saints. But I already know he about to do. I saw what move he trying to do. Why he went to retire.
They'll go play action with Carr. The ball deflected at least a couple of times.
I just want a quarterback that can
It's
drill
incomplete.
He just cannot drill.
This has really just been the story of the entire game. They just seem out of sync, don't they? I mean, they desperately need to find a way to just get some points on the scoreboard any way it takes. They don't complete on the deep pass there, but keep shooting for it because at some point something's going to break your way, and they desperately need it.
Here's Carr throwing from the pistol. The reception for Rashid Shaheed.
That's one of the best throws he did all night, everyone.
Good yardage.
That's one of the best freaking throws he did all night.
This is what every offense looks to do, Mike. They want to attack the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football.
What you mean?
And oftentimes, that's where the chunk plays come. Give it to your receiver on the move and let them do the rest.
On the gives, this is Kamara. And the woes in the running game continue. They're going to subtract yards there. A loss on the play.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
I know I had some crazy moments, though. I know for a fact I had some crazy moments.
So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14.
I know I had some crazy moments.
Carr. It's made right side. It's Johnson.
I think on Madden, there's a lot of crazy moments on Madden.
Out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down.
Lots of crazy moments on Madden.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
Room to maneuver at the 35. And he's out of bounds, but not until he gets inside the 25-yard line.
So if he playing the zone, that's not going to work.
25 yards, the pickup there. First down,
let's see here.
New Orleans.
We give it a try. If he playing the zone, let's see. I just hope I don't get sacked.
To throw, it's Carr.
Woo!
That is caught.
Yes, sir.
And he
yes,
is
sir.
close to a touchdown.
Oh, my goodness. That was
just
touchdown?
shy of the goal line.
Damn.
You can't run plays like this, Mike, if you don't have incredible pass protection. I mean, he started on the left side of the formation, and look how far he had to go across the field before that ball was caught. That's going to take time. That's going to take a lot of trust in that quarterback, in his protectors, to know he can stand tall in that pocket and wait for his receiver to break open. You have to appreciate the effort. The guy's given everything he has to try to make something out of nothing, but understand sometimes you just have to live to survive another down and not take a big loss.
Golly, I should have caught a timeout.
Now a second down throw from Carr. He's got it at the 3.
We got it.
And he'll take it on in.
Got it in here. Let's go.
Touchdown, New Orleans.
And here I trust. I trust him.
Comes on for the extra point.
Trust him.
His kick is good. And the Saints will level things out at 7 apiece.
All right. All right.
We're all tied, 7 apiece. And the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. 3 tight ends in the game to start the drive. They'll start on the ground with Robinson. Not much happening there, just a short game. Here's 2nd and 9. Operating from the gun, it's Daniel. That'll be intercepted.
There we go, baby.
Picked off by Paulson.
There we go, baby. Let's go. Yes, sir.
And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream.
Baby.
A pick 6 for touchdown.
Debo.
What a play by the defense in a tie game. Not only do they come up with the turnover, Greg, they score the touchdown and take the lead.
And that's just a mistake, Mike, at this point in the game that you just cannot make on offense. You find yourself in a game that could go either way, and you just gift wrap the opposing team a chance to take it back the other way and take the lead.
After the touchdown, it's Groupie to kick this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Now Daniels throwing on. Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL. on EA Sports. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. They need one right now. 3rd and long. From the shotgun on 3rd down, Daniels.
And that is incomplete. This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump. And they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down. And he's going to be hit and taken down. They got him with a big-time rush.
There we go.
It will lead to a turnover on downs.
So here...
Damn, that boy quit it. Damn, that boy quit it. That boy quit. That boy said, screw this game. I don't blame him. Sometimes Madden is like, Sometimes Madden is like, I don't want to do this no more. That's how it be on Madden. That's how it be. That's how it be on this doggone Madden. This Madden is making like, no more. No. That's how this Madden be. What's up, June? All right, we got the win, everyone. Got the win. All right. That breast, boy, that breast is good, boy. That dude don't know what to do doing that breast right there. I like this breast. Oh, I like it, man. I did make a YouTube video of that shit too, isn't that?
First opened in 2002. There's a look inside Ford Field here in downtown Detroit, the Motor City.
Gotta be careful with the lines.
Just about set for football. Blake Groupie is ready to get us started. And we are underway from Ford Field. And this opening dynamic kickoff not going to be returned. It'll come out to the 30-yard line.
Stuff like that. Ain't feeling this kicking new stuff.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Drive starts with a run from Gibbs. And that is the kind of tackling they want to see all game, as he'll lose yardage to start things out.
All right,
Call it
let's go.
Officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. 2nd down. Goff now to throw.
Give me that.
Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted.
Yes,
Picked
sir.
up by Alontae Taylor. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line.
All right, we starting out good now.
Well, short of them returning it for a pick six, that was about the worst start you could ask
we
for in this one because your advantage of getting the ball first is gone, and they're set up a short distance from your end zone. Now you're counting on your defense to prevent a touchdown, and your offense, you better be ready to come out swinging on the next series.
The first carry now. This is Alvin Kamara. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
Carr gonna throw. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Well, that was his first target of the game, and it's going to take at least one more target to get him on the board. Took a nice substantial hit to jar that catch loose from him. Incomplete pass.
Well, good field position to start the drive, but under the gun now here on 3rd and 8. Now Carr. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8. They'll go for it. It's Carr. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Saints' decision to go for it backfires.
Man, that's fucked
and
up.
the Lions will
I'm
take
pressing
over.
the button, dog.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive.
Man,
And they've got to be breathing a little bit of a sigh of relief. The first time you throw the football winds up being picked, but fortunately for them, it does not lead to points.
But that tells you about team football, doesn't it? Everybody gets together. What's that term they use? Complementary football. Okay, he threw the pick. The defense got together and said, hey, let's shut them down. Let's not turn it into points. They did exactly that. Now he gets a fresh start, a clean slate.
On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. And good work there in open space. He's got this all the way down now to the 32. First down Lions on a pickup of 13.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, this shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earned a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
In motion goes Raymond. To throw is Goff. That pass caught, it's Williams. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown.
Way behind, bro.
Jamison Williams, 32 yards.
Boy, I don't
and the Lions are on the board first here this afternoon.
When we drop defenses on the board, we do account for every receiver. But on that particular play, somehow he was wide open, became an easy touchdown pass.
He was doing that last year, too. He was doing that last year.
Point after, right down the middle.
So you tell me, when a quarterback is doing real games, y'all going to quit on Madden, huh? Oh, y'all going to put
here
on
the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away.
Wide open. Chris Olave was wide open, bro.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And a drive that stalled out last time. Went for it on 4th, didn't get it. how does that translate here? I would imagine momentum's with the defense.
Definitely with the defense, because anytime anyone goes for it on fourth down, that's telling you as a defense that you can't stop us. We don't think that you can. And when you actually do, that may put a little dent in the confidence of the offense the next time they hit the field.
Yeah, we'll see if they can bring that pride the offense this go-around. Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. Crossing route catch made by Johnson. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Here's Carr. Again, it's Johnson. And he'll go down before getting this inside the 30. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 as they've got it to the 28-yard line.
Keep on leaving him open.
Here's Johnson with a reception. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown.
Esco, I've been waiting for you, Esco.
28 yards.
I've been waiting for you, Esco. Set it up, Esco.
And the Saints are an extra point away now from tying this ball game.
I'm about to text your bum
We're
ass.
still in the first quarter, but it's apparent they're going to have to come up with a different defensive game plan for him, because right now he's kind of having his way against that defense and has added a touchdown to the list. How do you slow him down? They're going to have to mix up some coverages, maybe change who's guarding him.
I'm going to tell Matt and John to do a little interview on Esco. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Set it up. I'll make my fryer, Esco. Set it up. Set it up, my nigga.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
Set it up. Set it up. And then when Matt 26 come out,
we will not have a return. They'll bring this to the 30.
Yes, sir. You're lucky I'm sick right now. Oh, my goodness. Lucky. Look, I can't go full.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
Still sick.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Goff. It's Williams on the catch. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45.
What an intelligent play as he found open grass and uncovered quickly. A nice clutch play to move the chains. The defense, they've got to do a much better job of accounting for these shorter routes.
7-7, our score after 1.
Why y'all don't keep me at nickel if I'm already in the play I was losing? Why y'all just don't keep me in there? Let's see. Okay, I trust this more than anything else right here.
Back to throw, Goff. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
I like what they tried to do there. They didn't get a completed pass downfield, but they came off of a momentum play. Big time gain on the previous snap. Came right back and threw one deep, hoping to catch them on their heels.
Hold on. Check.
Here's Goff. Throw left side is complete on the diving effort. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 27-yard line. 17 yards on the pickup there. The drive will continue. Again, Goff. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Good defensive call right there, because they had someone shadowing him along his entire route. And he was right there ready to provide a hit that prevents him from making another catch to his big start.
There we go.
Tries to force
Give me that. Stop running with me.
Intercepted. Picked off by Paulson and Debo. And
that's what I'm going to do, Escobar.
Possession here.
That's what I'm going to do, Escobar, boy.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They begin on the ground with Kamara. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
2nd down, and it's Kamara again. And he'll get about 3 out of that up to the 39-yard line.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you've got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean, or else just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness.
Here is 3rd down and 4. And Shaheed going to go in motion. Now Carr. They'll set up the screen now to Kamara. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
He always hesitates doing
12 yards
that, too,
there, good for a Saints first down.
I'm not sure that was necessarily a safety valve or a check-down throw on 3rd down. Sometimes just try and find the open guy and get him the ball. He did exactly that and found a way to pick up a first down.
2nd quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game.
Oh, man, got spit. Been coughing out mucus, man. Hold on, everyone. Oh, my goodness, I have to cough that mucus out. Oh, my goodness.
Now a 1st down carry. It's Kamara. Tackled there by Alex Anzalone.
Now that's exactly what you want on a 1st down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
Kamara gets it again on 2nd down. And he still is yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. A loss on that play, and now 3rd down gets tougher. 3rd and 6.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
From the gun now on 3rd down, Carr. And that is incomplete.
Like what I see so far out of this defense because they've been showing their best coverages on 3rd down. So far, only allowed 1 conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
And no move to pull Carr and the offense off. They're going to go on 4th down. Working from the gun, it's Carr. Looking right side, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Fitu Melifonwu.
Can't even throw the ball fast enough.
And a terrific return as he brings this one all the way back to the 30.
I tell you, bro, it just,
so that changes things. You get the interception, and then to boot, a good return tacked on.
And really, it was down to him versus the quarterback on the return, and that's one you would think the defender would win. But a nice job there of seeing the play all the way to the end and making the tackle by the QB.
And you tell me that ain't going to be no sack?
Out on the hit, but
and you tell me that's not sack. Y'all can't give me a sack.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
This defense has passed its first 2 tests by forcing back-to-back incompletions. They know that there's probably another throw coming on 3rd down. Let's see if they decide to force the issue by sending people on a blitz.
Gone. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Khalif Freeman. 30 yards. And the Lions will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7.
Just don't got no speed.
Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. A slim deficit here in a one-possession game. Not much time left, obviously. We'll see if they can march this down the field, at least get 3 and take some momentum into the locker room. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts.
He's not saying that defense,
as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1.
Supposed to be a touchdown.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. To throw his car. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Shotgun now for Carr. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And it's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Offenses all over continue to be aggressive, and most people never turn down a shot at a deep ball. But oftentimes, it attracts a little bit of extra attention. And it did on that play, and that one got knocked away.
Now Carr. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. As the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Again, it's Carr. And that will be incomplete with a clock showing 18 seconds now to go.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead,
and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And the Lions are going to take over once again, and they'll have it at their own 8-yard line.
Definitely not the ideal time to see that mistake, partner, because this is still a one-possession game, and that's at least a field goal that just vanished with that turnover. Now, pressure's on defensively to prevent that pick from turning into points for the other side.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And they'll begin inside their own 10, so field position certainly not in their favor here.
Too old. That's the only thing I could think of.
After the interception, here's Goff. And that'll be caught by St. Brown.
That's
and
all
he'll go out of bounds just shy of the 20. 11 yards there on a Lion first down. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful you're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield. Well, that certainly has to feel good. And it's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
The final shot before break here. Goff. That is caught. It's Williams. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon, getting set for quarter number 3 here. A one-touchdown ball game, 14-7 our scores. We get back at it on EA Sports. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
Okay, that's pretty smart. Okay, I know Clark cannot throw it deep no more. He can't just do it. We got to work with good.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started.
This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, you know, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think to the halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
Wow, 51, wow.
Pressure, he's brought down. Flying in for that sack, Aiden Hutchinson.
Oh, my goodness.
Well, it was second long, now it's third and even longer. They're going in the wrong direction here.
Because they're moving exactly the way they want to, but you're exactly right. Definitely going in the wrong direction for the offensive guys.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. He'll find Shaheed out to the right. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. The defense shaking their heads, not aggressive enough, and they allow him to convert a third and 18.
They got caught. Hesitating throwing the ball. They did an update where he can't throw the ball deep no more. He can't throw the ball fast to the receivers no more. Like I'm struggling.
The big plays are out there.
Coming left is Kamara.
Struggling, man. Kamara doing all he can for him. Kamara doing all he can for him in this game.
In the first half, but he's able to
that's how bad it is.
He's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
You know, in the first quarter, fourth quarter, Chris Olave was wide open. I pressed the button 3 times. He was not throwing the ball to Chris Olave. I'm not understanding this.
They run it again with Kamara.
Not understanding.
And he's going to get it across the midfield stripe into Lion territory. A 3-yard pickup on second and 4. Now they'll need to convert here on third and a little more than a yard.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
I guarantee I'm going to be back to normal, man, 26. Let them have that fun with this little mess-up update
and try and chip someone at the second level.
Know what I mean? So
they get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue.
It's all good. I ain't tripping. I got other games I can pray and scream to make the time go by.
Now they'll throw with Carr. That'll be taken in by Shaheed. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. The Saints passing game in sync and moving the football. It's a first down.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
A 10th carry for Kamara.
Man,
to the 27-yard line.
For these people,
it's interesting going into this game. There was so much talk from both sides about who would control the line of scrimmage. I think we've seen who has it in this one so far.
Well, they've bottled him up. He's barely averaging over 3 yards a carry right now. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
All right, come on now. Pick your pretty. Pick your pretty.
Second down and 6 now.
Pick your pretty. All right.
Carr going to throw. There's a short one caught by Johnson. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. 83 yards receiving now for him on the afternoon as he's got a first down here.
This defense has certainly had an outstanding second half, haven't they? I know they just gave up a first down there, and for the offense, they're hoping that that's something that they can jumpstart with and maybe start to move the ball a little bit better. But it's been tough sledding for them here the entire second half.
Oh, come on.
And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line.
Oh, my goodness.
Joseph there to drop him.
Oh, my
That's a
goodness,
really nice job
come
by them
on
picking
here.
up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked.
And there we go. Into the end zone. Touchdown.
Kansas Boys' speed is 96.
A 12-yard touchdown run. And the Saints are
Man,
an extra point away from tying this game here in the fourth. We are set up for a fantastic finish now. A fourth-quarter touchdown here. We're an extra point away from a tied football game.
And a team that went to the playoff, EA going to boost them.
And just get them back to level.
Good animation, give them good wellness, good everything, dog. It's messed up.
Is we are all tied now.
And you know, EA going to say, well, I'm sorry your team did good this season and didn't make it to the playoffs, so I advise you to play with a team that went to the playoffs and won the Super Bowl, was in the Super Bowl.
And no run back here. That's going to be a touchback.
I hope your team do
bring
good
it out
next
to the 30-yard line.
On the next game. That's what they're going to do. That's what they're going to say. That's what they're going to say.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They no longer have the lead after that last touchdown, all tied up in the fourth quarter, and a chance for this offense to mount a potential game-winning drive right here. A quick throw there is incomplete. And Khalif Raymond is the intended target, but it's going to be second down.
You slick bastard. You slick bastard.
In motion goes Raymond. Now Goff. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. Here's Goff. Eluding the pressure right. And that is incomplete.
When you're a capable runner, oftentimes your quarterback coach, your offensive coordinator, they love to see you break the pocket and go ahead and take off. I think he could have gotten vertical and picked up something there. Instead, he pushed it downfield. Incomplete.
He's airing it out for Williams.
No way. I'm about to say.
Incomplete.
I'm about to say, bro. Come on here with that bullshit.
And the Saints are going to get it back and in great shape.
Boy,
an incredibly aggressive move to go for it there. Game-tied fourth quarter. You got to be surprised.
I am, and I know that we're in a new era of football where we look at the analytics sometimes, and a lot of time the analytics tell you to go for it, right? But do the analytics take into account game situation, where we are, all those things?
Let's do this.
In this situation, I thought it was an incredibly aggressive play.
We ain't gonna make this easy for him.
Out, and again, tie game fourth quarter.
And gonna give me a call,
a little bit more interesting.
Go down. Let's do this here. Now I'm supposed to be drinking coach. Y'all like this? Y'all like this?
Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. Again, it's Kamara. And they'll get him down right around the 16.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
They'll come up now. 2nd and 9. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Bear in mind, that wasn't a big lineman back there for the tackle for loss. That was a cornerback.
So are you saying the myth has been shattered? That all of them are not just cover corners? Some of them actually will stick their nose in and tackle when necessary? That's what we just saw, isn't it?
Now Carr. And that is
incomplete. Ball bouncing off his hands, dog.
Force that to the ground.
Come on,
and
bro.
4th down now coming up. So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming.
Bouncing off his hands. Like, come on.
And his kick is good. And the sideline celebrates as they have taken the lead in the final minute. Bro. All right, so time to reset here. It's a huge kick there, gives them the lead, but they've got to be careful that their celebrations aren't a little too premature.
You're exactly right about that, because there still is time for the other guys to run a few plays and get into field goal position. So this defense is going to need to come up with one final stop if they're going to get out of here with a victory.
This is 1st and 10. Goff now to throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Work with me, partner. Take a deep breath, because that's what they're doing down the field now. That incompletion allowed them to exhale a little bit. Get in the huddle, kind of scan the crowd, see if any celebrities are here. Relax a little bit as they start this big drive.
Now Goff. And that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. And he'll take this across midfield and inside the 45. When you talk about making winning plays, that is a winning play at this stage of the game.
He finally saved the day for me. That boy quit. Finally saved the day for me. I want to say Breast Crease and he. Is he anybody else playing, man? Junior. Let's see here. Risk game, risk break, man. He drove that ball a little too high. Oh, you know what? Hold on, everyone. Let me lose the bathroom right fast. Be right back. Right back. All right. All right. No one thing. I hope we get some good corners, bro. We need some good corners. I gotta do some other stuff.
First opened in 1975, resurrected in 2006. We welcome you inside the Caesars Superdome, the home of the Saints, here in downtown New Orleans.
See, I don't like this game. They're gonna press the button. No praise working. Nothing. Nothing working. It's not picking nothing for me. Like, come on. Don't know why it does that. Okay, now it's working.
The kicker, Blake Groupie, set to start it. And off we go from the Superdome. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Now the first carry for King Henry. And he'll be brought down at the 32 after a short pickup. Off the play fake, Jackson. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. Give him 18 yards on that one, and a first down. Aguilar goes off in motion. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. With a shotgun, here's Jackson. He's going to keep it himself. Yes. And he's going to go into the end zone on an electrifying run.
I want to have 3 people online. Did I pick the right bricks?
Jackson.
Yes, I did.
Touchdown, Ravens.
Don't know why they had 3 people online.
And that is the way to start a game. Not just score, but, Greg, score quickly. A nice opening drive for the first 6 points.
Well, it seems like the hour spent on that opening game script was time well spent. I mean, to take the ball right down the field that quickly, right out of the gates, it's a pretty good opening drive in an early 6 points.
Oh, damn. I gotta watch that bougie stuff.
Seven 0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. On the ground for the first time, this is Alvin Kamara. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
Well, we knew coming into this one, Mike, that we were going to see a lot of this guy, and we knew we'd see a lot of him early. And if that first play is any indication of the rest of this game, this defense is going to have their hands full containing him.
They're going to go right back to Kamara. And he's going to be bottled up quickly after a gain of about 1. Roquan Smith there to bring him down. Here's a 2nd and 9. They'll go play action with Carr. Brought in by Chris Olave.
Man, Squeezy, he got help in situations like that.
40-yard line.
Well, it goes without saying. You want to play wide receiver in the NFL, Mike, how well can you change directions? How fast can you get your body from one direction to another? And when you can cut like this guy, I'm not sure how you guard him.
It's a give now to
There we go, Kamara. There we go.
He's got space inside the 25.
Woo! Yes, sir. That's how you do that.
Gonna catch him. He's in.
What's up, Tone? The bird got Tone. What's up, Tone?
Touchdown 6.
Yes, sir.
Blake Groupie comes on for the extra point.
How you been, Tone?
He knocks it through. The Saints come right back to tie it at 7.
Wah, wah, wah. Now I need everybody to like the stream on YouTube. I need likes on YouTube, everyone. Please give a thumb up on YouTube for me.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. From the gun, Jackson in trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
What the hell?
Yeah.
What did he do?
And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Oh my goodness, dog. That's crazy. Well, he's
a touchdown
apiece
here in the first quarter of play.
Because he in there fucking full
on
wide
the
receiver said,
scoreboard.
why am my linebacker doing
More
that?
from New Orleans.
He's fucking the bris up.
After this. On first and 10, Jackson. Open man is Tylan Wallace. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. First and 10 now from the 36. Jackson looking to throw.
That's crazy.
And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
Why is doing that?
Quarterback's lucky on that one, Mike, but that ball ended up just harmlessly falling to the ground. It was that initial pressure that got to him that forced the errant throw.
Hey, that's crazy.
Fortunately for this offense, that ball didn't end up going the other way.
That's wild, bro. Can't lose that.
To the air one more time with Jackson. A throw, left side, caught by Andrews. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. Jackson up top again. And he's in. Lamar Jackson. Touchdown, Baltimore. His second TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
Shaheed now to return it. Now an opening past the 30. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
He's got to contain fucking Jackson. He's got to contain him. He's just running out the pocket.
First and 10. From the shotgun, it's Carr. The left side into the hands of Olave. Carr now to throw on first down. Right back to Olave. He's got it again.
Seemed like the receiver, Mike, ran through like 5 different open zones, but once he found the one that he liked where the quarterback was expecting him, you see him do a nice job throttling down, secures the catch, and he's able to pick up a nice gain. Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender.
Well, I tell you,
you're just saying box him out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point.
In
this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
Now the Ravens use their first timeout.
Hike the fucking ball next time.
Here's third down and a few inches.
Why you gotta do all that, Cub? Why you gotta do all the extra stuff?
It's the quarterback with the sneak.
You gotta do all that
And
extra
he'll be
stuff,
taken
bro.
down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. 2
That's
minutes
not
to go
called
here
for, bro.
till halftime.
Doing all that extra stuff like
We're
that.
back.
It's not called for.
To New Orleans. After this.
Man, I remember when we used to play man. You could just go straight to hike the ball.
Look at the 3 tight ends here.
He got to do this, lick his
10.
fingers. He got to do this and all that. Got to put his foot down. Then now you can find a hike the ball.
Carr working out of the gun. This one is caught by
Then you
Jawan
can finally
Johnson.
hike the ball after that.
And he's into the end zone. Jawan
Touchdown.
Johnson. Touchdown, New
Johnson.
Orleans. What a job to finish the play with a touchdown. The catch and carry, and the carry part, Greg, that was the most impressive there.
Well, you said it, Mike. The catch was nice, but it's what can you do after the catch that really separates guys in this league. And in this case, he did plenty because it ended up in a touchdown.
So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. He'll take it at the 12. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. In motion comes Andrews.
Emotional.
A first down throw for Jackson. Oh, he's going to be bottled
Emotional,
up and taken
man.
down. They got him.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield.
Thank you. Give me
Over
that.
the middle.
Give me
and
that.
Intercepted.
Give me that, baby. Give me your call, baby. Woo!
And he is going to score.
We ain't playing around
A
with
pick
ball.
six
Where Asco
for the
at?
touchdown.
Where Asco at? Come back to the screen, Asco.
Nothing
Come
the
back to the
defense
screen,
loves
Esco.
more, Greg, than the opportunity
Yes, sir,
to
for you,
not only
buddy.
stop a team, but
Yes,
turn them back
sir.
around the other way. A touchdown on the pick six.
Yeah, the defense just loves getting their hands on the ball when they can, Mike, but it is extra special when they're able to capitalize and take it all the way back for 6.
These are the ones that rip your heart out on the offensive side. After the touchdown, it's Groupie to kick this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
Oh, I kind of like this play. I kind of like this. Oh, now you want to play in that, huh? Okay, you goofy ass. Okay.
Here's 1st and 10. To throw is Jackson. The pass
run
rush
out that
gets
pocket this
home,
time.
and he goes down.
You ain't run out of that pocket this time.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. And this defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
Taking off. Woo. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable 3rd down, getting some good yardage on that 2nd down play.
Well, that scramble is ultimately going to end up short of the 1st down, Mike, but it's going to help quite a bit. That's a great job by the quarterback. Just taking what the defense gives you, get downfield, pick up good yardage.
3rd and short, Jackson. Now, deep ball for Bateman. That's over the middle
Stop
and
playing with me.
intercepted.
Stop playing with me.
It's the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. And the Saints are in great shape here as they take over at their
Stop
46.
playing with me doing that.
Well, with this guy might lose a little bit, Mike, as he gets long in the tooth. He certainly makes up for it
like that.
in experience. You're
I
not
don't
going to
know
be
why
able to do
he's
a lot of
testing me
things to
like
trick
that.
him on the back end. He reads this play right from the jump, makes a great break on the ball, and if that ball hits his hands more times than not, it's going to be a takeaway.
His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
You hear quarterback coaches say it all the time. Let's get our guy easy completions. Well, that falls certainly into that category, Mike, but when you fail to connect on those, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Carr now on second down. And open
downfield,
it's Johnson.
Yes, sir.
And he'll be taken down at the 10-yard line.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
I like that play.
Not quite first and goal. It's first and 10. They're pretty close.
I like that play. All right.
Now, Carr.
Woo!
And he's in. DeJuan Johnson. Touchdown Saints.
Come back and screen.
That's his second touchdown so far here in the first
Come back and screen, Astor.
You hear coaches, you hear commentators. Everybody talks about that middle four, Mike, the final 2 minutes of the second quarter and the first 2 minutes of the third quarter. Here they are now. They go down and they steal a late touchdown to end the half.
Right.
Remember, they're going to get the ball first coming out of the break.
And we get the ball, too. Oh, that's not going to be good. That's not going to be good right there.
Seven seconds, all that remains, till halftime. And the kick is away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. It's the tight end Likely in motion. Play action now. Jackson. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
Come on, Ty.
Well defended there.
You got to do better than that,
trying to attack this defense outside
all that
the
run
numbers.
out with Jackson's not going to work every game.
Throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend. So
come on, bro. You got to do better
to this
than
secondary.
that.
They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. So we come to halftime in this 2-touchdown game. We'll head over to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He has the EA Sports halftime report. Coach, third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
All right, let's do a good drive right here, my brother. You know, if I score a touchdown, you know that's going to push in a bad situation, huh?
They'll motion their tight end Johnson. They'll start this one on the ground with Kamara.
Oh, my goodness.
And he works his way through an opening.
With the blocking,
up
guys.
past the 35. Nice run for 8 on that one.
Have Murray.
They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. They'll go again here with Kamara.
Ooh.
And he's going to take this past the 45.
I see you, dog.
That's good enough for a first down.
I see you.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. Second and short, play action pass. You can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
first down. They'll stay with Kamara on the ground. That's a short pickup to about the 47. Brandon Stevens there to bring him down. Now, a second down throw from Carr. And it's a reception for Taysom Hill. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
They'll try and run for this with Kamara. And
nice try, brother.
Nice try. A couple of yards.
Nice try.
Give him 4 yards.
That was a nice try. As they convert. Nice try.
Nothing real fancy about this call here, Mike, right? In this 3rd and short, just get the ball to your running back, make sure he has enough space to pick up the first down, and they're able to convert.
Now Carr on the bootleg. Now a short one caught by the tight end Johnson.
What's up, King?
Shaheed in motion. Second down, Carr. Here's a screen coming for Kamara. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
Oh, you from, okay, all right. You pray the Saints too, my brother? Like, I live in New Orleans. New Orleans, Louisiana.
Now a 3rd and 2. Shaheed in motion.
Too easy. Too easy.
The speed on display. He's in.
Okay.
Shaheed.
All right.
Touchdown, New Orleans.
You know what? One day I'm going to do, I'm going to get all the screamers together. They're from New Orleans and leave
right out to start this 3rd quarter and pick up where they left off.
Well, I think this defensive coordinator is going to think back to his halftime speech, Mike, because whatever adjustments he thought they made, it obviously didn't resonate. What we saw happen in the first half, they picked right back up here to start the 3rd quarter. At this point, the offense has hit its stride, and they continue to pull away.
After the touchdown, it's Groupie to kick this one away. Here comes a return from the end zone. They get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line.
Okay, now, Ty, well, what you got to do, bro, you got to score fast, man. You want to try to get back in this game. You got to score fast, my brother.
So they come to the line for first down and 10.
You got to score fast. Let's see if you can pull it off.
Jackson now. Now a screen set up for Henry. And he brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter.
That dude could break like 5 tackles.
3 quarters now in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
My brother Ty Well, though, he was doing something running with Jackson in the end zone, you know?
An enviable spot to
running
operate
in the end
from.
zone, you know,
Here's 2nd and inches.
Getting them touchdowns, get them 2 touchdowns after
in motion comes Andrews.
After I stopped there, he couldn't score after that.
On play action, here's Jackson.
Woo!
And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Willie Gay. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
I don't know why.
Look, Mike, the reality here...
did that. Don't quit, my brother. Don't quit. Don't do it. Don't quit, Dad. Damn, he quit it. Damn. Damn, he quit it. Damn. I didn't want him to quit shit. Didn't want him to quit. Why he quit this shit? Oh well. That's it for me, everyone. I can't do one more game because I gotta go to bed. I gotta make 3 posters for the schedule in the morning. I gotta go to bed. I gotta work in the morning. Wait, we only lost 1 game, so we won 3 and we lost 1, so ain't bad. Now, the first game we started off, that was some bullshit on Madden. That was some bullshit on Madden. But Ken, I'll be live again tomorrow night, Saturday night, but I gotta go work in the morning. I gotta wake up early in the morning. I gotta wake up at 7 o'clock. I gotta do something in the West Bank. So I gotta make sure I take care of that, doing that in the morning. Okay, and I gotta schedule this Saints content up too. But hey, it was nothing. Appreciate you showing love on Facebook side, my brother King. If you screen too, I'll make sure I give you a follow too, show you some love on your page too. I mean, I can give you a follow now. Hold on. I'll follow you now. Let me click onto this. I got like 4 monitors in here. 4 monitors. And I need to update. I need to upgrade my stuff on ScreenLab too. All right, there you go. My brother gave you a follow. All right. All right, so I gotta give her. You say this is my okay. That's your gaming page. All right. All right, that's your gaming page. All right, that's cool. All right. Okay, I gotta get ready to go to bed, everyone. So let me get these Saints content scheduled for in the morning, and I will see y'all tomorrow night when I get off work. Stay abreast, my brother King. Y'all stay abreast on YouTube. Y'all stay abreast on Kick. Appreciate the people on Twitter that's showing me love. But I gotta go work. But it'll be a longer screen tomorrow, everyone. Tomorrow night. I'll be